now watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope.
Will we moving on to this next topic, or are we good? I mean,
yeah, we move on to the next topic. The next topic we want to talk about is going to be lighthearted. It really is. It's not as deep as this. It's going to be what do you guys plans for Thanksgiving?
Eating.
That's it.
Eating. Listen. I love Thanksgiving.
Do you really?
For real? Yes. Thanksgiving is hands down my favorite holiday.
Really?
Yes, I love it. I love it with a passion.
How come?
Yeah, I'm about to say why.
You get to eat, dude. I mean, so I used to live in DC, right? And every year I didn't give a damn what was going on. We going home. I'm going to mama's house, and I'm gonna eat till I'm sick, and then I'm gonna take a nap, and I'm gonna get up and eat again. It's just because other than eating, seriously, it's family, what I'm saying, and eating. But family, just having everybody there for just the sake of spending time with one another. The reason that I don't really like Christmas, and it's kind of the same thing because everyone's there or whatever, but everyone's there to be like, so what did you get me? Or what, what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it can be kind of like superficial to me. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids are like, oh, that's great. What's next? So, but it's like Thanksgiving is different. It's like everyone's there and it's like, we're just eating and having fun and shooting shit and just talking and
Thanksgiving is your favorite holiday?
It's my favorite, dude. Hands down. There's nothing even close.
It's just the way of Christmas for me. No.
Yeah, that's me though.
No, I like Thanksgiving. It's fine. It's a good opportunity to get together with family and just, I don't know. It maybe it's cheesy, but I don't care. My family still does this is what I'm thankful for type of thing. We just kind of go around and we've had enough ups and downs in the last few years to kind of have a new appreciation for each other. So every year that we get with each other,
that's cool.
Is still it's great. It's good to kind of just remember the good things,
right? Because sometimes you can take a lot of this stuff for granted. And
it's easy to get lost in some of the bigger holidays like Christmas. Right. Like I love Christmas. I love Halloween. I love all these other holidays, but Thanksgiving.
Are there any other ones that's really?
Yeah, I mean July 4th. Things like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Easter's a thing I hear.
I almost like any holiday I can get off work. I mean, who cares? If I'm getting off work, thumbs up.
Flag Day, oh hell yeah!
I'll tell you, if I'm off work,
Boxing Day.
That's right.
Is it your day yet?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that is a day. St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
That's a big family holiday. It's no.
It's like every weekend is St. Patrick's.
Oh
Day.
yeah. I get my buddy Jack comes over.
Right. Bourbon, cousin Hennessy.
Yeah. Let me ask you this then. So do you guys cook at all?
Oh yeah.
Oh, for Thanksgiving?
Yes, for Thanksgiving.
Do I?
Yes. I know you don't. I know you don't. So
I really don't. My wife makes this green bean casserole, which is really good. So that's always requested at the family dinners. My mom usually takes care of the turkey, but now my sister's kind of taken over a lot of that. And then we all congregate at one person's house, and I'll show up, and sometimes I'll carve the turkey, and other times I'll just watch and. I'll help them. I'll help them get rid of the bourbon in their liquor. right. That's about the extent.
Right. Is it like a family tradition for the male to cut the turkey?
I don't think it's really a tradition. It's just kind of what happens.
Do women cut turkeys in your house?
Yeah, it's happened. I mean, it's just.
How about you?
My mom always asks me, "Can you cut the turkey?" Like, what? Just cut it. Like,
I'm thinking, man. I think she's trying to push you up. Like, you're the new. No. Well, yeah, you're the new person. It's the new wave. You know what I'm saying? You're the new person,
Listen,
man.
I deliberately avoid the kitchen except for the taste test. Like, I mean, because the thing is, it's not that I can't cook, because I can cook. We used to have every Friday. We used to have movie night. We have crab and lobster and shrimp.
You know what's hilarious? I've never been to one. But okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. That's because you lived here, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway. You doing them now, right?
Huh?
You doing them now, right?
We haven't did one. No, not yet. No.
He's done like 3.
I know he's probably
Yeah, I've been asking at each one of them. I'm like, where's Alex?
I'm like, man, we out at the bar. Like, I don't know.
Thanks for the last one. It was delicious.
No, I mean, but the thing about Thanksgiving is you got to eat at mom's house or someone else's house, or even if it's at my house, I don't want to cook. You know, I just want to show up and I want to eat and I want to drink and be merry.
Yeah.
That's really
I mean, I'd have no problem cooking. It's just never really been an option. Like, we don't have the biggest kitchen or dining area in my house, so we typically go over to my sister's house, which is substantially larger, and we will eat there, and that works out fine for me because I don't have to do much of anything other than bring a couple of sides, maybe dessert or something.
Washing no dishes, no cleaning up.
Yeah, but you know what? I try to help.
Yeah, I do too. I try to eat as much as I can.
Yeah,
No.
typically.
So that's your cleaning of the dishes.
But I typically realize it's happening after it's pretty much done and be like, oh, can I help?
Right.
Yeah, why don't you ask now, asshole? But
We're just trying to help. Right.
So let me ask y'all this then. What is the food that you hate the most at Thanksgiving? Like, I'm just gonna pass. Like, you know what? Stuffing. Get that crap out of here. Cranberries. You know, like, okay, I like the people don't like the gel cranberry sauce. I like the gel. I want
What do you mean, the one in a can?
Yeah, in the can. Yeah, you slit it. It's like a Spam. It goes pow, and it's Spam, and you cut it in nice little slices.
That's good. You don't like that?
I like that one.
Oh,
I don't like
okay.
the real one. Because
wait, you cut it in slices?
Yeah, the gel, you cut it in slices.
No, we just pass it around in one big chunk.
Oh my god, that is gross.
You try to flip it around and bite it.
I know exactly.
Like corn on the cob. You there's one line.
But regular cranberries, because like it has like the little like hard like little like
have had
so because one day I almost died. I was eating it one day and stuck in my throat. You know, but that's what I'm saying though. So, but is there any food that is just like, oh, this sucks? I don't like.
My mom's from Jamaica, so everything is Caribbean. Like, we don't do traditional. Like, we have a turkey, but turkey is not like
jerk sauce on it or something.
I mean, yeah, sometimes. I mean, it's different, you know.
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't know. Cause I'm not invited. Go ahead.
Dude, you are invited every time. You already know. You listen. You are well past the invitation point. Like, look, it's Alex. He might as well have a key. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like well past that. But I mean, pretty much everything that I don't like dry turkey. I just don't like dry turkey. So sometimes if it's been in there too long, I pass. Nope, I'm good. Really? Or everyone knows. Listen, on that turkey, don't touch that right leg. That's mine every time. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, I see. That's what you can do when you're the oldest. You just come in and be like, look, don't touch it. That's mine. And for some reason,
why the right leg?
I don't know. It's just the strong one.
Give me the strong leg.
The strongest leg.
Seriously, look, when you guys cook
this guy was a soccer player.
Right. When you guys get your turkey, look at that right leg next time.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Pay attention. It's gonna be strong.
So what we just covered.
What about you? You said the cranberry.
Yeah, is that, and then also too, I hate this with a passion. Is that
must be major?
Well, it is. It really is.
Use the voice though. Use the major voice.
No, hold on. I'm not doing all that. Listen, this is the thing, right? My wife makes stuffing, but she makes it traditionally, like from her family.
From scratch?
Yeah, they make it from scratch. Whatever.
How do you make it? Oh, you with bread and stuff, right?
Well, no, they use cornbread, celery, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? So the thing is this, right? Because the very first time I had it,
tread carefully. Does she watch this?
No, but I told him that I don't like it. I don't even eat it.
No, you're clear. Go ahead.
Like, no. Listen, Mike. Hold on. Let's go do a little commercial break. Alex is. I thought I was blunt when it come to like talking to my wife. Like, I believe that you should be able to say whatever you need to say right to your wife's face that you will say behind her back, right? And we firmly believe in that. And we run our relationship that way. This dude takes it to another level. I mean, like. They go back and forth, like not a real argument, but just kind of like these, like, hey, sucker, get out my face, like, slamming the door. Like, it's so funny. I'm like, You know what? I look up to this guy. I'm gonna try that when I go
Listen,
home.
one day me and Omari.
Yeah, try it. Text me and let me know how it goes.
Like I fell on the steps, Mike, and she pushed me.
So check this out, right? So one day, me and Omari was talking. I think we were on FaceTime or something.
Probably.
And we were on FaceTime, whatever. And my wife was just loud and obnoxious on purpose. And I know, and this is the thing. So we were talking, whatever. And it's like he was talking. The dog was barking. She was going, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, can you just like talk softer or something? And then she was like, nah, this is my house too. And then I'm like, I know it's your house because you in it with me. Like, so that's how we actually talk, literally.
Oh, that's funny.
So
if we put a camera in their house, man, I swear it'd be the funniest, dude. I'd be cracking up.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
crazy.
reality series.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. So my wife makes this stuff and I just don't eat it at all. Like, oh, you don't like my stuff? And like, you know I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay,
You know I think this is garbage. Get out of here.
So, but the family loves it. That's fine. I'm good with stovetop. I'm fine with it. I'm like, give me stovetop. I've had it for so long through the years. Okay.
That's how you gonna clean it up?
Huh?
That's how you gonna clean it up?
No, she knows it. Like that's the thing. She knows the stovetop. I'm like, listen, if you make stovetop, I'm fine with that. She doesn't. She make this other stuff.
But let me see the box.
Well, no, it looks different. You just know how. It's you could tell. I'm like, oh, okay, great. And then she always try to convince me, right? So she'll try to make I don't let her make plates no more because she'll literally make the plate and put it on there. Like, I'm not gonna eat it. Give it to another family member that's gonna eat it. And she makes the biggest thing like this big.
Oh, man.
Literally, like it's a big, and it's like it's pretty. I'm gonna give you some, Mike.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you some too.
No, I'm
Okay.
good.
No, you gonna get some.
because normally I call him Campfire because he tells stories like the dude tells stories so good. So by the time you see whatever it is that he's talking about, you're pissed off because you're like, dude, this wasn't as good as you made it sound.
Yeah.
So if you make the stovetop sound that bad, I'll pass.
Well, it's not stovetop, man. It's
stovetop.
It's the regular stuff. So I just don't eat that.
Stuffing.
Stuff. I don't eat that.
Stovetop off. And
I don't eat it, man. I just don't eat it, man. It's not all that great. So I'm not looking forward to that on Thanksgiving.
Man, so you gonna come over? Seriously?
It's gonna be here?
Huh?
It's gonna be here?
I don't know.
You don't know what's gonna be at?
It might be.
It's gonna be Jim Jerk when he's there?
This dude, listen. Okay, all right. So again, my mother is Jamaican, and my mom's been making jerk. Have you ever heard jerk wings?
Have I ever had them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They may not be as amazing, to you, but they are the most amazing things on the planet. And my mother used to have a restaurant, and I'm like, I wasn't driving at the time. I'll be like, hey, Alex, man, can you pick me up from work? You'd be like, hey, hand me some of them jerk wings.
See, I didn't charge for gas. Just give me some food. Then we're fine.
It had to be even. He wouldn't even unlock the door until I handed him.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, the door would be like, I'm like, no, until you have it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So he comes over only if we have jerk wings now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. And plus, don't you still owe me some?
Man, I don't know what you're talking about.
He's supposed to be, that's what I'm saying. He
Okay, what's the
actually owes
next
me some.
topic, sir?
Come on, man. Come on. All right, then. So the final topic today is going to be. I know, right? Just so serious.
Right.
Super segue.
Yeah,
That's
so-
Right.
So we want to. I want to talk about this. Is about actually the 4K, 8K, 10K, whatever K jump. Listen, I bought this TV. It was a 4K TV, and it disappointed me. It disappointed me because, first of all, because Omari was talking about, I got this new 4K TV. It looks so good. It's the best thing ever.
It is.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not. Because there's actually nothing really for me. I mean, yes, we could watch Netflix and watch some 4K stuff, but it's not. I'm like,
not
whatever. It's not. I'm like, whatever. I mean, 1080p still is ruling the day. It still is, technically, from video games to whatever.
Well, like Blu-rays are only 1080, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
And then they're supposed to be the new Ultra. The Ultra Blu-rays and all that stuff is getting ready to come out, but I'm like, I don't think it's full 4K from what.
Well, the new PlayStation.
that'd be like Ultra HD, right?
Yeah, Ultra HD.
Just under 4K.
Yeah, I think the new PlayStation is supposed to play 4.5K, whatever that is. So.
What?
Yeah, it's like 2.7K. I mean, like it's always these in between things. But excuse me, I guess that being said, in film, we have up to, was it 10K now?
Yeah.
Is it the red?
It's something like that. The weapon is 8K.
It's 8, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like they keep coming out with new Ks, and honestly,
Yeah.
I just skip those articles because like
It's ridiculous at this point, man. Because I watch.
well, like okay, cool. You came out with it. What's the application? There are sometimes like that I can see why you would use that, but
if you were playing it on the side of a building,
yeah, like if we're shooting NASA stuff, you know,
Right.
like if it's Hubble telescope or if it's
Right.
you know, on the International Space Station or whatever, it's like okay, that could be useful.
right?
Why do I need to watch your student film in 10K? Like,
Your Acme looks
Yeah.
really bad.
it's still gonna be about some shitty hitman.
right.
Like, you know?
right.
Yeah.
It's just they're whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've shot with up to 8K, and you just couldn't see any. I mean, you couldn't see a difference after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, I think 4K is probably the. I mean, like I don't see a difference between 4 and 8. I don't. I mean,
I can get it for the sensor coverage, as
Right.
far as like you being able to utilize the entire sensor and everything like that. That makes sense to me. It makes sense to me for reframing. It makes sense to me for just having that quality resolution. But there has to be, like you said, a tipping point,
Right.
where we have out-K'd ourselves to the point where no one gives a shit anymore.
Right.
And it doesn't matter because we're just going for how many we have as opposed to what's the quality and
Right.
what are
What's
we
the
actually
purpose?
utilizing it for.
Right.
And until TVs catch up and the way that we're watching this stuff catches up,
right.
so many of these platforms are going to be future-proofed against something that isn't necessarily a guarantee.
Right.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's good that we have it. I think it's fine. I don't see a need for myself to use too much of it right now.
Right.
I wouldn't turn down shooting on the helium or whatever for the 8K for that red.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
that white
is that
one?
what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. But I wouldn't turn it down.
It
but
would be just sheerly to know
That I
to say
did
that.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And-
but when it comes to storing that shit and editing that shit,
Yeah.
it's like is that size worth you know
Yeah,
everything
the
that you're
trade-off.
gonna go
Yeah, like,
and
is it
post?
really
Right.
worth it? It's like, you know, like I could have shot, hey, it's 4K, 8, but literally I'm gonna shoot a whole lot less.
Yeah.
Literally, because you only got so
DIT
much
is gonna
space.
be like, I hate you.
Yeah, well, and the thing is too, like, and not to be counter to my earlier points, but I kind of am going to do that. I think it's important that we have a counterpoint. It is kind of future proofing because 35 millimeter and 72 millimeter, all the film stocks have a resolution that we are just still not really able to match.
Right.
Now, the more Ks we throw at stuff, the closer we are. But I'm more interested in dynamic range.
Exactly.
I'm more interested in some of those other specs that
Right.
are film-like, and we're getting closer and closer and closer. But as far as getting into the resolution of everything, when we're 30 years from now, if we wanted to go watch the film shot right now in 8K, I have a feeling at that point we'll be looking at it and going, man, this is okay resolution.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So I think in that instance, anybody trying to watch something from 2005 that was shot, in like the very beginning of Red, or whenever, they'll probably be like, oh, this is really low resolution.
Right.
And let's slap those people.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
still looks good.
I mean, but if you think about it, it's like also where are the majority of people watching their content?
Right.
People are watching it on their laptop, on their phones. I mean, like things that you're not going to see freaking 4K, 8K.
Right.
You're not going to see that on there. I mean, so I think when it
Well,
comes,
if you do, then that's great. But until YouTube can figure out how to not buffer everything
Exactly.
77 times while you're watching
Right.
a 2-minute video,
you're not going to make it through it.
yeah.
So-
I mean, it barely handles 720p
Right,
for me. It's
exactly.
like-
Oh, it told me the other day, turn it down to 720. I'm like, are you
Yeah.
shitting me?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, yeah. So, I mean, I guess the thing is, I love technology. I love all that. But, I mean, it's like anything else, man. You have to know what you need.
Right.
Like, hell, we shot Blood Fairies on the Blackmagic production. And I swear the visual effects guys in LA that was working, they was like, oh, this looks great. You shoot it on a red. And I'm just laughing like...
Right.
You guys work on Scandal and other things like
Yeah.
for a living. So you're used to looking at quality, and I'm like, and you're mistaking it for a red. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
you know.
Look, something like that Blackmagic, the sensor is a really solid sensor. It has some quirks about it. There are things about the camera I don't love. I honestly, I mean, I own one, but there are things about it where I want to punt it across the room sometimes. But I think you're going to have that with any technology.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's always going to be like, oh, it doesn't have this, whatever. It's just, you got to have the right tool for the job.
Right. And then you got to know the limitations of your tools. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know if there's any like effect programs other than After Effects that's your go-to, but you know pretty much, you know, what you can get with After Effects, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I don't know, man. To me, I hate the K race per se, like, because I'm always also looking at too as just a consumer, like how am I actually going to visually watch it? Because like the only way I can really see it really going any better is like one day I went to Hanson. There's actually a store around here.
Ooh, that's an awesome store.
Oh yeah, it is. And so me and my brother went and we were looking at a 1080p projector. Watch, it would look nice. They was playing Transformers on it. Okay, good. They had us go over to the 4K projector.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh yeah,
you went to it?
Well, yeah, when I went to pick up the Sonos.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
hey, I played this, man. We sit there was watching it, and I was like, wow, like it literally looked like a plasma TV.
Wow.
On like just
But was that the projector was like $45,000 though?
Yeah, it was something.
I was like, dude,
it was something crazy.
Come on now,
it was something crazy.
Because I was like, okay, you know, we trying to get our theater room going. I'm like, okay, let me look and see, like we might get a projector. He's like, oh yeah. He showed us the 1080. I'm like, oh, looks great. Then he showed us the 4K. I was like, this is amazing. How much is this? I'm thinking, okay, $4,000, maybe $4,000. He said 45. I was like 45. I was like, you know what? My ass can't even sit in these seats. I don't even want to know anything. Like, let's go. Let's.
But yeah, but I mean, but that's to my point though. It's like, you know, as you keep going up, you know, so as a consumer, it's like literally like, oh, 10K, whatever. Yeah, we can see it on the side of a building.
Right.
But regardless, I'm gonna need $1 million projector.
Exactly.
Or you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
but at some point it will fall. You know, as you get higher into those Ks, the prices on things like the 4K projector will fall.
Right.
But when you're up to 10K as a projector, you're still not going to be able to afford it as a consumer.
And it's like 20 years before that's even So as a filmmaker, you really need to be thinking about those things. Like I've seen people shoot stuff on like a 5D, and I'm like, damn, you shot that on a 5D. But it goes back to, you know, what we talked about earlier as far as lighting is like when you know how to light a scene. I mean, you can shoot it on damn near anything.
Yeah, just light it, frame it, compose the scene properly, and it does not matter what you shoot it on.
Right.
That movie Tangerine that came out that's on Netflix was shot on an iPhone. You know what I mean? So just use your skills to overcome any shortcomings you have with technology.
So don't chase the K's.
Yeah, it's yeah, because you're gonna be chasing the dragon, so to speak, with that kind of thing, and you're never gonna be caught up. You're gonna buy the newest camera, and then NAB comes out in April and says, "We got this new camera. Oh, yours is worthless."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and then,
I see that happen with the drone. Like the drone war now. It's like every week there's a new freaking drone out. And I'm like, okay, all right, dude. Like,
and then every time you get working with somebody else, you're gonna be like, oh man, you got this camera. You're like, oh, I don't know. Do you have $20,000 to give me just so I can go get this camera that you want? You know, like it's just.
That's why, like, for me, I mean, again, it's like, I just want to know, what do we need to make an amazing picture? You know, like I would like to shoot our next project with like the Airy, you know what I'm saying? And simply because of the dynamic range and because of what it can do in low light, you know? So I feel that would help speed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, so I'm like, for me, it has to be a real function. Like, why do we need this camera? You know, if it'll help us speed up, spend less maybe in lights, maybe, it might be worth it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, all these damn Ks and all that, and no, man, we don't need all that shit. Like, what do we need? Like, you know.
Right. So. I mean, it's just, you have to choose the right tool for the job.
Right.
I mean, really it is.
Sure.
But it also really comes down to, at the very end, it's just heart and story.
Yeah.
You got to have the heart and you got to have the story.
Right. Absolutely.
Otherwise, it's not going to be anything worth watching.
Yeah, you slap as many Ks on some shitty show that you want, and it doesn't mean that it's going to turn out to be anything.
I mean, at the end of the day, no one goes, oh man, can't believe that was an 8K. That was so cool. When they watch a movie, that's terrible.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
It's all about the story, make sure that's good, and then work on it from there and figure out what kind of needs you have technically speaking, and just go from there. See what you can get.
Right.
But,
sure.
I don't know.
All right. So Alex, what were we about out of time or?
Yeah, no, we are about out of time. But I want to thank Mike for being here.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, I wasn't ready. Okay,
here we go.
No, say it again.
Hey, I'm glad that Mike came down.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Michael C. Potter,
regular hand clap here for me.
Sorry, I babbled for forever.
No, you're good, man. I mean, this.
But I'm not apologizing for it because it's unapologetic.
That's right.
That is right.
Absolutely. So, I mean, like Mike said, you're watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish, and like we always say, dream big, no permission needed.
Don't forget, if you like this, subscribe, share, hit that like button.
Oh, and if you want to check out Mike, Mike, let them know where they can find you at.
Oh yeah, you can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Pretty much everything is just under Michael C. Potter, and I got a website, michaelcpotter.com.
It's very simple. Michael C. Potter.
Yep.
Just look him up.
Boom.
Yep. All right, there it is.
All right,
thanks Mike.
All right, thanks,
take
guys.
it easy.
All right.
We'll holler at you guys next time.
You are now watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope